don't copyright me. Yeah. Okay, sorry you had to witness that. This is a short technical tune-up video. Enjoy. All right, I got all the injectors out and they look terrible. All right, here's the injectors. This one is in decent shape. It's disgusting, but you can see the orifices. Look at that one. Terrible. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this edging right here should not be full, but it is. So we're gonna go through, get new seals. I would love to buy injectors, y'all. Injectors, you could spend a cool 240 to about 400 bucks on just some stockish injectors. And then coil packs are gonna run me around 200, 240, unless I find some on sale. I'm talking name brand. I do not buy Amazon garbage junk on stuff like this. So it is what it is. And what I did, I sprayed some brake cleaner in here, got all my injectors sitting down, threw a glove on it just to keep it sealed from evaporating. I gave it some shakes and it's set for about 10 minutes. This already is clearing up these injectors. We may be able to save these. I haven't even brushed them. I haven't hit them with anything fancy. So what I will do, I use my mass air cleaner on my throttle body after I cleaned it with brake clean just to get rid of that. And then I have this right here. We'll do this on the injectors as well. So I think we're making good progress. Also, I went ahead and cleaned up all the ports for my injectors. Go in there and clean them out with some brake clean, get down in there so they seal good. You have dirt and debris that falls in where your O-ring will sit or seat. And I went ahead and sprayed the coil, or the spark plugs again. Just gonna let that chew. And then we'll start pulling those out by hand. We're making great progress. Let's take a look at this. Well, we're making huge progress. Oh, don't copyright me. Yeah. Okay, sorry you had to witness that. I'm still playing the let it sit and soak game. Think of that as you want. But I need to change this oil. I will change the oil while my spark plugs are soaking. I don't have a lot of time. I got things to do today. I gotta roll this truck forward. It's in neutral. I accidentally turned the key over, let the fuel line just blow everywhere. Look, y'all, my shop is small, but it's my shop and it's awesome. Yes, this is temporary. I'm gonna have to, I want to do a whole new harness back here. Tail lights, I had them working last night, but I want to do my own harness. I'm good with that. I can go a little higher if I let my hood down, and it'll be fine. She's sitting a little low on that front passenger side. I'll go around and check all my locks. All right, and I've got a small gas leak from this. It's a extra port, small. Gosh, that's easily a gallon. I don't know why that fuel pump came with an extra port. I gotta return that fuel pump and get a new one. All right, let's play the oil change game. Nobody wants to see that. I'm gonna listen to some music. Catch you in a bit. gonna take 6 quarts, 520. Dang, boy, she's taking it all. Very nice. Don't get that too much. Hey, thanks to the people that sent these gloves. Man, it's the simple things. They've been fantastic to have around the shop. Alright, we got plenty in there. Want to put a little oil, fresh oil on this O-ring. Now let's throw a camera down in here. Let's just see what this 60,000 mile engine looks like. Let me bring you in. Hold on. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I don't see any sludge or varnish buildup. There's just a hair right there. Man, that looks fantastic. I am very thankful. I mean, what did you expect? See how far we can go. I'm trying to get back behind there. So that's pretty good. I'm good with that. What you're seeing there is your lifter cup. It looks pretty good. I don't see any plastic anywhere in here. Believe it or not, you do get that. I wish I could get down. I might try. See if I can get to that timing chain, and we'll take a look at the plastic tensioner, because that's what breaks on these with age. Okay, here's the timing chain. Bear with me, I'll bring it in just a second. That right there looks pretty good. Let's see if we can get down to the plastic guide. I really wish Ford would put just a soft inspection hole on these timing covers. I mean, come on, just a 5/8 bolt or something, just to get down in there and take a look, and you could prove to customers, hey, your guides are gone, your motor's not blown up. You see these motors all along, they're like, oh, it's blown. It's not blown. The guide is broken. It's a service item. This is down in the injector port. There's some valvage. Typical buildup on a 5.4 intake, because you have this emissions garbage that sits there and just pumps oil back into the intake. Don't believe me, look at some Hemis. Them things will have a quart sitting in the intake. That ain't no joke. All right, let's look at these spark plugs. Okay, they're soaking fine. What I mean by that is I had them filled up almost to the top of the porcelain, so that means I had a hair get down into the threads. When you're doing these 5.4, 4.6, and the 6.2 or whatever that V10 is, that's what you want to do. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. I wish I could get down into that timing cover. All right, last thing we're going to do in this video, we got a little more footage to go. I'm going by and cracking each one of these spark plugs 2 or 3 turns loose. And what I mean by that is, do not take them out yet. A lot of these early 4.6s and 5.4s end up doing a Calvan kit repair, and they blow spark plugs out. I have that box. I can show you. You go down in the head and it bores out the head and it retaps it, and it has a kind of a, I wouldn't call it a machining centering component, but it does center it down. It has a little clamping device. Long story short, break these loose a little bit, go back and forth, kind of like you're working a tap and die, and then let that penetrating oil soak in. You're gonna burn this stuff off when you crank it back up, trust me. So do that, it's worth its weight in gold, okay? Be patient when you're doing spark plugs on a 5.4 or 4.6. Unless you just feel like getting in there with an impact and taking a chance. I've done that too. It works. Start with the worst. It's always your number 4. Number 4 is the last to get coolant. In my experience, I feel like it's always the one that is a bear. The coil pack always fails on number 4. I done lost which side was 4 and whatever, but these are in really good shape. I'm going to 20 pounds. Foot-pounds on these plugs. I started with, now I'm spitting everywhere. I started with 11. It wasn't even getting there. So I started working up to about 20. I like how it feels. I went and checked the updated spark torque on these, and they're showing anywhere from 11 to 24, depending on what article you read. My book that I've been using, which I can't find, I believe was 23. So I'm gonna set at 20. I'll come back and add a little bit. All right, they all went in 20 foot-pounds with a snug over. Some might be 22, 23. Check them by hand after they feel good. My micrometer says they're in line. So I'm good with that. We will see you on the next one.